Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph amplifies or extends the isolated incident into an inclusive dateline. So when everybody has access to instant news, which they had by 1850, 60, and 70, then McLuhan said every war, no matter how big or how little, becomes a civil war in the global village. He sees the global village coming in with the telegraph and the radio. And so the American Civil War was a world war because there was instant coverage. That's what this means. Amplifies the isolated incident into an inclusive dateline, shifts front-page content from analysis to instant reporting. The Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph. This has become so hyped up in the Android meme phase that the media is not even talking to us and nobody even reports on anything, and investigative journalism disappears into Vanity Fair or someplace, right?
Right. There you go.
That basically started in the Reagan era, apparently, for journalists. Their complaint that they didn't have the budget or time to do investigative journalism. So then that led to the alternative news sources, and then on the web, the conspiracy blogosphere, right? They're the ones supposedly doing investigative reporting. The Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph amplifies the isolated into an inclusive dateline. Obsolescence of the Addison Steele style news sheet, that would be 1750, 1720, the first newspaper in London. Obsolescence, the private point of view, the long article laying out an opinion in detail. That's long gone by the 1870s. The Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph retrieves corporate or group involvement whereby, for example, Baltimore was instantly apprised of Washington congressional events in 1844. So McLuhan said the electric media involves everybody in depth, but there's no perspective. Right. No time to even have the situation. Have perspective on the situation. The Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph, the Telegraph. Now, that wasn't obvious 150 years ago, but now it is completely obvious, and but people, they still think the media is talking to them, and so they complain about there's no real maintenance of a consistent line to find out what's going on, and what's the outcome of the investigation. What people are mistaken today is that they think the Android meme is talking to them. Android meme is not talking to them. So then the Telegraph reverses into a dynamic broadcasting mode. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. That is by 1900, 1910, and that is what James Joyce developed with his novel The Ulysses. He took the art form of the newspaper front page, becoming a mosaic of unrelated time-based items, and they called it stream of consciousness. Now, the stream of consciousness in Ulysses' novel that Joyce wrote is really the subliminal audio tactile dialogue that the electric media retrieved, okay? But it's not limited to just someone talking to himself, either Stephen Dedalus or Leopold Bloom, the two main characters, or Molly, Bloom's wife. It is also the collage of instant global coverage, and you see that as the content of the subliminal audio tactile dialogue. They're talking about events that are all over the place, all over the world, all over history. Information overload, so to speak. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. Newspaper front page becomes a mosaic of unrelated time-based items. Yeah. So that is the Tetrad on the Telegraph.